And we are underway as Voodoo win it back in the face-off. That was Garrick Clerk. Pardon my mispronunciation. It's going to keep happening. I apologize. As a Legion came up with it there for a second. DeClerc with it. Gets it ahead. Brought in by Sean Godfrey. Taken away by Brandon Fisher. And he chips one into the bench, letting the Voodoo know what he thinks about that. I'm joking. That's not what happened. Legion's going to get some changes. Woo! That was loud, wasn't it? It was awesome. As the Voodoo win it back, that's DeClerc again. It's either DeClerc or DeClerc. There's a space there, so I don't really know. As the Voodoo send it ahead. Doesn't get past Campbell, but they battle for it, and then taken away. Jacob Rocky centers one, and DeClerc wrists one. Goes high in the net, ends up over in the boards. Caden King sends it across. Off the other boards, Campbell picks it up for the Legion. Sent ahead. Legion just can't corral it. They lose it, picked up by Sean Godfrey. And rolls to the side of the net. And Patrick Hashem, I believe, is in net for the Legion. Just slammed the glove down and got a whistle. Bossier City Voodoo, new team to the Texas Division this year, out of Louisiana. We got some former Raging Gators players on there. As pass goes through all the way down. And they say icing. Was that a pass or was that a clear? Oh, I don't know. I messed it up. That's going to keep happening too, folks. If you're new to my live streams, well, you're in for a treat. You think players make errant plays? You haven't heard me speak. As a wrister taken from the point by Jordan Wellborn. And Hashem prevented that from finding the back of the net. Keep an eye on number 10 for the Voodoo, Wellborn. He is fast when he puts on his jets. My goodness. Something to see. I say keep an eye. You'll lose. There he goes. Look at him. Kid Flash is what I like to call him. As he gets to it behind the net. Walks it in, makes the moves, get around everybody, finds some space. Walking it in. Passes over. Voodoo with it. Wrist taken. And a good stop by Hashem. And that was Jacob Allen who took the shot there, by the way. He gets it again right in the center. And Stelza with a good stick play. Bats it over into the corner. And he throws up some defense off the side of the net. Off of Allen's stick. Comes out of the zone. Trey Johnson gets it over to his defensive partner. And up the boards. Defensive change for the Voodoo. And wrist shot taken goes high above the net. And Stelzel plays it hard around the boards. Gets it to Andrew Gullett. His pass attempt does not make it out of the zone. Stelzel, though, he does sends it up. Finds Joseph Dunn. Rolls off his stick, and now we've got a 2-on-1. Dunn with it. Walks it in. All the sticks in his way. Couldn't get a shot off. He goes to the corner. Looking for a pass play. Loses it behind the net. Gets back to it, though. They'll battle. Voodoo gets it. And I'm not sure who that is, but we'll figure it out later. Don't worry. Pass goes across. And offside go the Voodoo as it just rolled out of Caden King's way. Or reach, I should say. All right. Haven't had any chat messages in a while. You guys still out there? What's going on? Why are you being quiet? I'm not being quiet. I'm running my mouth this whole time. Get your fingers going. Or don't. You know, it's totally up to you. I'm fine either way. It's okay. Not like I need company or anything. As we got Fisher now making a play, walking it in, gets stepped into. And somebody helped him out. I can't tell who that is. But Fisher with it behind the net now. Loses the handle. And then taken away, Sean Godfrey with it, sends it ahead. Goes up out of the reach of his teammate. And then comes back to Clerk with it. Couldn't get it past the stick, but Godfrey now takes a shot, goes behind the net. Over to the far boards. There's Hagel and Hashem. Or not Hashem, Salomon. Salomon? Oh my goodness. Saman. Tag team and get it out of the way, and then here we go. Hagel with it now. Rolls it down. Wellborn goes to get it as the Legion gets some changes. Got it behind the net. Both teams get some changes. Wellborn's got some time, plays it off the boards. Finds Allen. He makes some moves, gets around. Hashem came out to stop a potential shot. Shot didn't happen. Goes to the boards. Allen still with it. Sends it up to the point for Wellborn. Wellborn sends it across, goes through its intended target. Still kept in, though. And that is Caden King for the Voodoo, protecting along the boards as he's pressured. And it finally rolls out. And the Legion get it out. Josh Monreal, he tries to take a shot. Blocked by the stick of Wellborn, who ends up on the ground. And then so does his stick. And sent out. Campbell for the Legion now. A minute. Allen chips it past him. Campbell gets to it in the corner. Squirts out. Now here comes Brody Weldon. And into the corner. David Fandrick has it. He runs past us. Gains the zone. Dumps it in. Legion gets some changes again. That'll be picked up behind the net by Trey Johnson for the Voodoo. And de Klerk making all the zigzaggy moves. Gets it down in the corner. Him and Campbell will battle for it. Campbell gets it to Dunn. Walks it up the boards, chips it down ahead into the corner. We got 4 minutes and 15 seconds left in our first period of our third game between the Voodoo and the Legion. I don't know what happened to my voice there. It went a little weird. That's okay. It's going to happen, folks. I'm doing this for 6 hours. You ever tried that? Does weird things. I'm just saying. As the Legion, they got it. And a little soft wrist shot from Gullett. Does not go anywhere. And eventually gets batted back down. Gullett will pick it up for the Legion. As the Voodoo finish their changes, Legion gets a couple of their own. Gullett sends it across. And fanning on the pass attempt, I think that was Primera. And Wellborn for the Voodoo now has it. Chips it along the boards. And Primera bats it right back out. Legion got it, making moves. Chips it down behind the net. Wellborn's going to pick it up and send it hard up the glass. And then poked out. Good stick play by Caden King. Comes down for the Legion. They'll chip it ahead. Don't get very much with it. And then it's all in the feet. And on the boards. Wrist shot on the side of the net. And Hashem will get the glove when we get our first whistle in what seems like 7 freaking minutes. Awesome. 2:59 left in the first. What do we got? Hey, someone responded in comments. Jenny Kerr, if you need company, you've got some. Go Voodoo. All right. Hashtag that Wellborn kid is awesome. Hashtag heck yeah. Sorry, I almost said other words that I shouldn't say. Logan McNeil in the face-off for the Voodoo. He wins it forward. As the Legion come up with it, Fisher chips it off the board, maybe to himself. Nope, out of his own reach. But chased down, Legion get to it. Josh Monreal sends it off the boards to nobody in particular. But Fisher takes it away from Godfrey and sends it right back down to Monreal. And centering pass. Fisher just couldn't get the handle on it, the stick on it, the blade on it. Words, with stuff and things that happen. It's okay. Whatever, man. And a good little stick reach there from Aiden Kerr in net for the Voodoo. Preventing the Legion from stuffing it as Stelzel keeps them from gaining the zone. And they still don't. And here comes the Legion. Monreal gains the zone. Wrist one into the glove of Kerr, and he holds on to it, gets us another whistle, and lets me take a breath. Whew, my goodness. Barb Parker, wow, can actually read the numbers on these teams. I know, right? Both teams. Although I will say Legion's sleeve numbers still a little, you know, could be a little brighter. Just, you know, help out cameraman here. He's only got to read them. Just saying. For anybody that's new to this, I've been complaining about sleeve numbers, gosh, 4 years now. There's always at least one team that I can't read. But that's okay. It keeps it entertaining, right? Gives you something to laugh at me for. Like I don't give you enough. I'm just saying. As all the battling happens along the boards here, there's a hockey game going. Here comes the Voodoo number 4. Is that Ryan Sprigg? I believe. We did have some roster changes, and I'm not sure which one was right. I got Sprigg written down. That's what we're going to call him until someone corrects me. As all the Jets get put on from Ethan Sullivan, who gets to it, beats the Legion to it, sends it over to the near boards. And they'll battle. Legion takes it away, 23. That's Andrew Gullett. That's not Andrew Gullett. And that wasn't 23 either. Yeah. Okay. I need to get some new glasses, apparently. All right, what do we got? We got the Voodoo with it. There's a big fan in the way. I can't see who that was. That's not my fault. Voodoo walking in, making moves, getting around, but not around the stick of Hashem. Now Campbell, for the Legion, sends it up far out of the reach of everybody. Chased down by Wellborn. And now Godfrey will pick it up for the Voodoo. Tries to shoot it in. That went off a stick. Ends up in the corner. And Gullett, that's the true Gullett, sends it up the boards. And now the Legion. Here comes Salzburg, gaining the zone for the Legion. And the Voodoo just take it away just like that, folks. Jacob Rocky passes ahead for De Klerk. And he gets it to King. King drops it back to De Klerk. De Klerk with a wrister. I think that went off the backside of somebody, or at least the cheeks. At the end of the and period number 2 is underway. Your score is still 0-0. As they battle for it along the boards, Voodoo come up with it. Excuse me, that is Caden King. And behind the net, the Legion send it around. 21. That's Tremera. All right, I'm going to get these down, folks. Don't worry. By the time our championship game hits, you're going to be super impressed. As the Legion with it now. Get it out of the zone. And then it's batted right back down in it. And off the side of the net. Shot attempt by Jacob Rocky? Yeah, Jacob Rocky. Legion come up with it, though. Get it over. Now here comes John Sadler. His shot up and in the glove of Aiden Kerr. And that's another stoppage. Jenny Kerr, like others have said, thanks for streaming the game. Hey, no problem, Jenny. I do what I can for you. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I have a good time. Like I said, I just kind of make fun of myself. Which is all right. I mean, I can do that at home, but I don't get paid to do that. Oh, it's awesome. Thank you for watching the games. If nobody watched, then they wouldn't ask me to do this, so that's just not fun for anybody. As the Legion putting on some offense here, keeping it in the zone. Hagel gets to it in the corner. Centering pass, Fisher on the doorstep, but Wellborn makes sure he does not get a shot off. Good look on Wellborn. Good look. Is that the right turn? That's probably not the right turn for that. Good defensive play on Wellborn. Good look would have been if Fisher had gotten the shot off. But I guess we could argue semantics here. I mean, I'm just saying. It's words, man. Whatever. And a shot attempt by Allen. And we had a whistle. Hashem, I don't know. Allen was pretty upset. It looked like maybe Hashem didn't have full control of the ball before the whistle. I don't know. I couldn't see. There was bodies and feet in the way. But, you know, doesn't matter. It happened. Now we're going to do a face-off, offensive face-off for the Voodoo. In the face-off for the Voodoo, we got Logan McNeil, former Gators player. And somebody won the face-off. It ended up on the backboards. Voodoo with it, though. That's what matters now. And passed across. Godfrey got it, protects it, walks it, shoots it wide. And picked back up by Allen. Sent up to the point. Sullivan with it. He's got time and space. Walks it, wrists it off the butt of Saman and into the boards. And now Legion gets it behind the net. And that's Tamvo. He sends it up for Fandrick. And then it's behind everybody. All the collisions. And by everybody, I meant the Legion. And the Voodoo come up with it. However, ref says offside. The Voodoo bench does not agree. I don't know. Comments. Logan Wellborn. What your favorite color commentator? Well, believe it or not, my favorite color is purple. I know that's not what you're asking, but I'll be honest with you. When I first read the question, that was the first interpretation I had of it. I will answer your question, but not right now because we got a game going on, and Dunn wrist one and backhands it. Oh my goodness, it ends up under the foot. Wow. Under the foot of Aiden Kerr. Good stop. Keeping the Legion off the boards. My favorite color commentator? Of course, you asked me that, and I'm drawing a complete freaking blank on the name. Garay at the point. Slaps one. It goes wide of the net. Through all the feet, though. And then sent hard around the boards. Comes the Voodoo. Trying to make the moves. Can't get around the stick of Colton Marshall for the Legion. They finally do. Jacob Allen has it in the corner. And tries to pass it. Still protects it. Walks it forward. Wrists one. Garay, though, keeping it out of harm's way. And out of the point it goes. Or out, through the neutral. Comes all the way down. No icing. Legion gets some changes. Voodoo's asking to hurry. They got a 2-on-1. 3-on-1. 3-on-2. But too many men? No. I don't know. Offside? Maybe. Offside. Favorite color commentator? What's the name? Oh, the Ducks commentators. They're my favorite. Both of them. Oh, I know their names. I really do. I promise. I can't think of him. What's his name? Anyway, I like a few different commentators. I like to mix and match them. My favoriteest one is a fictional one, and that is Brockmire. And if you have never seen that show, you should. It's stupid funny. Hank Azaria plays Brockmire, a baseball commentator, and man, wow, that's all I can say. Yeah, that's all I can say. He's the best. He's the best. And Joe Buck's in there too, so you got a real commentator giving it credibility. And they make fun of him pretty good. He makes fun of himself pretty good. I like that. Got to make fun of yourself. Is Wellborn with it now. Kid Flash behind the net. Walking out. Wristing one all the way up. Goes through everybody. That'll be an icing. No icing, they say, because I said it would be. So Campbell takes it away for just a moment. Voodoo press. Pinch in. Slap one ends up in the corner. They come up with it. Centering pass. Off the foot or something of Hashem. It bounces up. Wellborn now has it at the point, sends it down. At the point. Other point. Shot taken from Johnson goes wide. In the corner. Voodoo play back and forth with it. Now behind the net. Clearing attempt by Legion. Oh, goodness. And one got put on net. And Trey Johnson gets the rebound against the Voodoo, their first goal. in team history. Let's find out who it was. All right. So that was scored by Trey Johnson, number 44, assisted by Brody Weldon, number 6. Voodoo strike first with 5 minutes and 59 seconds left in period number 2. That bench is super happy. Can you blame them? Can you blame them? Can you blame them, folks? As Fisher, off the face-off, gives it to the Legion. Stelzel sends up the board to Hagel. That's read well by the Voodoo. They bring it in. They got some extra pep in their step. And pass goes to, who is that? That's Caden King. He's got it along the boards. Sends it up to the point. Godfrey takes the slapper. Good block by Hashem. And then all the trouble at the top of the crease. Players fall down. Legion get it out. But the Voodoo come back up with it. Godfrey sends it up. Kept in. Nope. They went off. Now they're good. By Andrew Gullett of the Legion. And batted out. And then we got a whistle for something. Penalty. We got a penalty. First penalty of the day, folks. And it's going to go against the Voodoo. Godfrey. Godfrey? Yeah, Sean Godfrey for something. Let's find out. Roughing. All right. So we got a roughing call against Sean Godfrey. So, Legion on the power play for the next minute? I think 60 seconds is what we do. I don't know. I forget, guys. I'm sorry. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I do so much. I promise. As Wellborn has it, and he'll clear it all the way down. All the way down. I see the best actor question. I'll get to that. I'll get to that. Don't worry. I got to see what's going on here. Short-handed, Voodoo taking full possession, eating that clock. Shoved off the ball now. And that'll be a penalty against the Legion for, looks like a hooking call against Hagel. And that'll even it up 4-on-4 for seconds. We'll see what the ref says. That would be hooking. Unless it's, unless they're changing up hand motions. Maybe it's reverse spearing now. All right, 4-on-4.
What's the number, buddy?
And Wellborn has it for the Voodoo at the point. Center pass. Campbell read it well. King, though, drops it back. Wellborn with a shot. Oh, my goodness. And that ball was going in that net. Holy cow. Hashem, though, just got the arm up, and that ball took a little bit of a curve and hit that arm. Giving Hashem quite the stop. Voodoo with it still, though. Back to Wellborn. Sends it over off the boards to King. King will hold, loses it. And now Legion with it. Chips it ahead. Wellborn steps in. Gets a little tied up there. Ryan Sprigg now off the boards. Wellborn tried to go off the boards as well. However, Fandrick there to stop that from happening. And we got a weird bounce, and Legion tie it up. I do believe that was Josh Monreal. All right, so that was scored by Josh Monreal, number 48, assisted by David Fandrick, number 27. Woo-wee, my goodness. So 1-1 is now your score with 3:59 left in number 2. Best actor of all time. Oh my goodness. I can't answer that. I don't know. There's a lot of great actors out there. I mean, if you want to go for like longevity, you could say like Clint Eastwood or the late, man, I got so many names going on with these rosters, I'm forgetting everybody's name. Horrible. He just passed away, very tragically and sad. You know who I'm talking about. Everybody knows who I'm talking about. I can't remember his name. Wow. Anyway, yeah, best actor of all time. I don't know. There's too many. Too many to figure that out. Or to say just one. Uh-oh. Oh. As the Voodoo take it off the face-off. They are full strength now, by the way. No, they're not. Yes, they are. No, they're not. What's going on? Their dude's not in the box. Where'd he go? Oh, there they are. They're full strength. Oh, my goodness. He just snuck out on me. That's why. They have possession. Ryan Sprigg with it.
15.
And poked off his stick by Salzburg for the Legion. And now right back to him. Sprigg with it. He's got time. 3:24 left in the second period. Sprigg making all the moves. Jacob Allen, Legion are now full strength. Power play is over. On the doorstep, all but Chippy. And then Shem got that glove down. And got that stoppage. That's what we like. Best actor. Okay, Jenny Kirk says Val Kilmer. Yes, that was sad and tragic. He did just pass away. I was meeting the other guy. Oh, that's so horrible. He was in so many movies. The Replacements. He was 90 something, and his wife and dog were found as well. Robert De Niro, one of the best. Robert De Niro is one of the best actors for sure. Al Pacino. Legion got some confusion. They don't know what they're doing. I don't know what I'm doing either. So I mean, we're all in the same boat. Okay. If you know who I'm talking about actor-wise, let me know. That's gonna drive me insane. Oh, it's so messed up. I can't think of his name at the moment. Voodoo win the face-off. Godfrey with a shot goes high in the net. Picked up by Allen. He sends it up to the point. However, a Legionnaire was there. Take it away. Chip it out of the zone. Now Dylan Northheim got it. Taken away by Godfrey though. He brings it all in. Poked off his stick by Campbell. And back down. Voodoo still with possession. Sends it up, gains the zone. That's Allen. He walks it in, takes a wrister, punched aside by Hashem. Comes up to the point, sent back down low. Allen with it. All the way across to Godfrey. He takes a shot, goes wide behind the net. Right on the doorstep, trying to stuff it was Sprigg, but Hashem said no. Caitlin Coughlin, Gene Hackman. Yes, thank you. Wow. Oh my gosh. Names. You know, they asked me to come do this. They've asked me to do this for years now. They don't really understand how bad with names I really am. But I don't know. I must be doing something right. But my goodness, yeah, I am horrible with names. If I meet you, you'll tell me your name. I'll forget it. I'll forget it within 5 seconds. That's how bad it is. It's not on purpose. I don't understand why. It's a mental defect. That's right, I said it. Anyway, hockey. Wellborn takes the shot. Good stop by Hashem. Over into the corner. Sent up the boards. Wellborn stops it. Takes a little time. Backs it off the board. Read well by Legion. Who was that? 48. Monreal. He's got it now. Gets it past Wellborn. Now Sadler's going to pick it up along the boards. Gains the zone. Walks it in. Shot high off the glass. Ends up in the corner. Now here's Corey Cambry. He sends it behind the net. And Caden King going to get it for the Voodoo. Brings it in. Campbell. Bats off the stick. However, King did gang the zone. Sends it. Shot whiffed by DeClerc. It ends up in the corner where Allen will get to it, protect it. Wrist one. Blocker save by Hashem. Gets it ahead for Dylan. Wellborn pokes it away though. And then kicked out of the zone. And now here come the Voodoo. Logan McNeil tries to take a shot. However, Dylan Campbell got in the way. And we had a little bit of a fall there. Either way, it ended up in the glove of Hashem. And we got another stoppage. 1 minute, 1 second left in period number 2. Your score is tied 1-1. As my fancy new scoreboard on the screen here is telling you. It even tells you that it's in the second period. See that? That's accurate this time. If you've been with the other games, you'll know how inaccurate that's been all day. That's all right. I'll get better. I promise. As the Legion with it now. Send up the boards. Caught in the feet by Fisher, or of Fisher, and then he chips it down. And icing is the call as Wellborn and Dunn, I think, if that's a 10 on that sleeve. They race for it.
I'm so mad I could push a guy off the ladder.
And Eric Stelzel's threatened to throw me into our scorekeeper. That would be a great adventure.
I'm not catching.
He's not. Well, I got this steel wire right next to me. I'm sure that'd either break my fall or cut me in half. Either way, it ought to be a lot of fun, right? I'm scared. For those of you that don't know, I am on a ladder, by the way. That's right, folks. I like to get in the perch for 6 hours. Calves. Does wonders for my calves. As the Voodoo keep it in. Legion cannot get it out. Dylan, though, Campbell, throws it. It goes down, and by the reactions from the Voodoo bench, it looked like it went into their bench. It did not, but it did go all the way down for an icing. So we'll bring it all the way back. 29.88 seconds left in our second period, as if that 0.88 seconds matters. Now, I'll tell you this, if you weren't watching our first game, it does matter. The very first goal of this season was scored with 0.68 seconds left. 6.3? 0.63 seconds. So there you go, folks. That's why we do that. As Wellborn takes a shot. Good stop by Hashem. So those point seconds matter. They matter. Maybe not to you in your everyday life, but out here on this rink, they matter. I'm just saying. Logan Wellborn, hopefully there's not a black cat under that ladder. Yeah, hopefully so. I don't know. I got a lot of things under this ladder, though. Where all my stuff is. If you guys could see what I'm running here, it's a good bit. It's not just this one little thing that you're looking at or seeing through. How do you say that? Watching? It doesn't matter because there's hockey. So the Legion, they got the ball, and Fandrick runs it out. He still hasn't cleared it out of the zone, though. Campbell, we got 10 seconds left in the period. And now here comes Allen for the Voodoo. He drops it back for McNeil. 1 second left, and they're just going to bat it in the corner. And that's the end of period number 2, folks. As period 3 is underway, we got the Voodoo with the ball off the faceoff. Coming down. Ethan Sullivan had it, sent it ahead. Legion got to it. Now here comes Salzburg for the Legion. Making some moves, protecting it well, and then loses it. Now Allen chips it down for the Voodoo. McNeil sends it across. Walking in, fans on the shot does Sprigg, but then picks it back up and buries it past Hashem, giving the Voodoo number 2 in the third period. We're going to get the official call from the official at some point for the Stuffs, goals, and assists. All right. So, scored by number 4, Ryan Sprigg, assisted by Logan McNeil, number 5, for the Voodoo. Scores 2-1 with 9:30 left in the third period. That's Fisher for the Legion, sends it down behind the net. Godfrey's got it in the corner, sends it right back behind the net. Goes past Ethan Sullivan, ends up in the corner. Fisher trying to chase it down, doesn't get to it in time, but it can't get past Campbell until it does by DeClerc. He brings it in, Voodoo with it. Sticked aside by Hashem, goes over to the corner. DeClerc gonna pick it up for the Voodoo. Making some fancy moves. As Hagel protects, and Hashem dives out to slam that glove down. Gets that whistle. 8:52 left in period number 3. And Godfrey with a shot. Good stick save by Hashem. It ends up in the corner. Voodoo Legion battle for it. Legion making the moves. Godfrey stepping in, keeps it. And something's going on. Campbell's going to pick it up. Excuse me. Campbell's going to pick it up for the Legion. Sends it over to the boards, all the way down. Comes it goes, and all the way to be an ice. Yes. With words and stuff. So, you know, have you guys ever seen those graphics, like if you switch the first letter of every word or something, you can still read it, or whatever it was, something like that? Or if all the words are backwards, I don't know, I don't remember. I'm trying to bring an example, and I can't even remember the dang example. Anyway, the point of the story is, you switch a letter of each word with the last. As the shot's taken on the doorstep by the Voodoo, it does not succeed. The Legion come up with it, get it out. Wellborn's got it. I'll finish my story in a minute. We got action happening. And here comes King. Throws it on the side of the net, behind the net. It goes, comes to Wellborn. He risks one off the side of the net. Campbell's going to pick it up for the Legion. Plays it off the boards. Tamvo tries to send it across. However, Trey Johnson says no and then loses it. Good back check. Wrist shot blocked up into the glass behind the net. It goes into the corner. Centering pass on the doorstep. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my. What a shot. And that did not cross the goal line. Holy cow. Barred down. And then Aiden Kerr slammed that glove, keeping it from going into the net. Wow, what a save. Great shot. I don't even remember who that was by. 48, I think. That's what we're going to say. Josh Monreal for the Legion. Holy cow, what a play. And it's Wellborn now. Hard along the glass. Goes through the feet. Picked up by Allen for the Voodoo. Walking it in, gaining the zone. Getting around all the defensemen. And centered out of everybody's reach. Spriggs going to get to it first. Over to Wellborn. He's pressured. He sends it up the boards to Allen. He gets by Garay. Walking in, 2-on-1. Wrist shot taken. Good stop by Hashem. However, he fell down. And we had a little bit of a back and change my mind kind of thing. Centering pass does not find its mark. Now we have Dunn. Sent across. Picked up by Andrew Gullett. Tries to send it back over to Dunn. Dunn gets it off the boards. Throws one. Trying to center. Wellborn, though. Read it well. Makes a move. Gets around Gullett. Sends it up. Pass a little bit too hard. Gullett, though, keeps it in. Wellborn tries to send it back out. And bouncy. Eric Stelzel keeps it in. And Johnson sends it ahead. It finally comes out of the zone. Now the Voodoo will dump it. Behind the net it goes. Stelzel gets to it. Oh, and fans on the clear attempt. But nobody there to take it away, possession-wise. So Johnson now sends it over to Wellborn. Wellborn back to Johnson. I feel like there's an Austin Powers skit I could do here. But I'm not going to. This is the Voodoo dumping down into the corner. And up into the ceiling tiles, and we have a stoppage. All right, so my story that I was saying, to switch the letters of the word, you can still read the word, no problem. I like to do that with my speech, Jesus. With my speech, I like to switch up letters and stuff, and makes the words all weird. You still know what I'm talking about, though, right? Yeah. Or you do that with a sentence structure, like put the first word of the sentence as the last. Yeah. Jokes, people. I don't actually try to do this. I'm just trying to make stupid comments. That's all. Bear with me. Logan Wellborn, would you rather be a knight, cowboy, or pirate? Ooh. Well, let's see. I think I could pull off being a knight. I didn't say I'd be a good one. I just said I think I could pull it off. Cowboy, I don't know. Maybe. Something about the boots. And, I mean, I know I'm in Texas, and I say that, but something about the boots and all the horse manure. It's not really appealing. But a pirate, now, I have the look for that. I'm just saying. I could pull that off. Maybe not Johnny Depp style, but definitely Chris V style. As Wellborn now comes up with it. Walks it in, takes the shot, and off the hand. It looked like maybe the side of the glove of Hashem. Sent up, bouncing through all the feet. And the Voodoo send it right back down. And Allen reaches the stick, throws it up and over Dylan. Campbell. Voodoo putting all the pressure. They want to cement this lead with 5 minutes left in our third period. And in the boards, in the corner it goes, and it looks like we're going to get a penalty as Allen goes into the boards hard. He's down. That arm went up. We'll see what the call is on that one. Let's see what the refs say. All right, so that call is going to go against Ivan Primera, or Avon. I'm saying that wrong. Number 21 on the Legion. So, the Voodoo on a power play. Again. As Allen's back up. He's okay. He's holding his ribs, though. You can set that on that gray box if you want, man. If you want to put your arm there.
How long is it now? 1.5? 3:22.
Hey, when you go out, just come to the bench.
All right, 90 seconds is the power plays, by the way, folks. We got that clarified. As the Legion clear it down, all the way down. Godfrey's going to pick it up for the Voodoo. We got 4:40 left in the third period. Your score is 2-1. Voodoo ahead. And Legion with it now. Clear it out again. Not all the way down, as Ethan Sullivan was there to get it. He sends it back up. Sean Godfrey has it, gains his own, sends it down, puts on the Jets. Campbell gets to it first, though, for the Legion. However, back to Godfrey in the corner as they battle for it. And Godfrey with a shot. That hits some feet. And now Campbell with it. Chips it off the board. Boards. Brings it in. Down to the corner. Rolls off his stick with a little help from DeClerc. And now the Voodoo. Godfrey chases it down. Gets it in the corner. Centers. Goes through everybody. That'll come back up to the point for Ethan Sullivan. And now DeClerc. Wrists one. And that gets caught up in the feet of Godfrey. And back to DeClerc. And DeClerc wrist one, and the power play is over. And the Legion are back to full strength as Brandon Fisher comes out now. And sent to him. He's going to wrist one. And by wrist one, I meant slap one. All the words as Legion throw it down. Voodoo canceling that attempt in a heartbeat. And here comes Sprigg. Dropping it back. Nobody there. And good foot play from Brody Weldon. But Voodoo just got called for too many men on the rink. So power play for the Legion. With 2:49 left in the third. And we got a timeout called by the Legion.
It's weird. It didn't make sense to me at first either.
So, how's everybody doing? Guys having fun? Enjoying the games? Stream looking good? Audio sounding good? I don't know. I can't watch it because I'm in the act of doing it. One day I will. I rely on you guys for confirmation of things. And to let me know when I screw up. Which is usually often. But maybe today's a different day. Of course I say that. Oh man, oh my. Whew. I almost caused a big problem right there. But I didn't, so I'm not going to say anything more about it. Excuse me. As the day goes on, I'm going to end up having to clear my throat more and more, so I do apologize. It's going to happen. Doing all this talking for this many hours is strenuous. It gets a little raspy. Just saying. We're not like these other fancy NBHL leagues that get to play one game a week. We got to fit as many as we can into a month. I'm sorry, one weekend a month. All right. What are we talking about? Oh, yeah, the power play. All right, timeout's over. Legion going on the power play. What do we got here? We got thumbs up from Caitlin Coughlin. Logan says, Wellborn's grandma loving the commentary. Barbara Parker says, all good. Thank you all so much. I appreciate the confirmations and the good, the nice comments. I like that. I'm happy I can do this for you. I enjoy it. Somebody's playing a Bad Boys song. I mean, nobody's playing any copyrighted music of any kind during this live stream. That's not happening. What are you talking about? You're hearing things. I'm just going to keep running my mouth until the music stops. Okay. As the Voodoo win the face-off forward and all the way down. As Hashem gets it over to the defensive person. I can't read his number, folks. Sorry, I don't know who it is. But here we got Campbell. And Wellborn throws it back down. And sent right back up. We're going to figure out his number here in a second. Is that 88? 85. 85 is Hagel. All right. We know Hagel. As it brought in on the side of the net. And then stopped and covered by Aiden Kerr. 2:17 left in the third period. 57 seconds left in the power play for the Legion. As they try to win it forward, but a good read by Dunn prevents that from happening. Shot from the point goes high behind the net. Bounces all up in the crease. Rolling around! And there was Hagel on the doorstep, and he buries it, tying the game up 2-2 with 2:07 left in the third. All right. We got a brand new hockey game, folks, with 2 minutes left. And that was scored by 48. Well, I was all wrong. Are you sure it was 48? I don't know. Numbers don't lie. Refs don't lie. All right, so I was wrong. My sorry. Josh Monreal, and then assisted by Joseph Dunn. I thought I saw a different number. Anyway, we're back underway again, and Voodoo have the ball. And Legion pressuring. They don't want this to go to overtime. They want to win it. So does Allen. For the Voodoo, walks it in, takes the shot. Oh, I think Hashem got a piece of it. Maybe the toe, I don't know. Couldn't tell. As it comes all the way out, Wellborn gets to it. Keeps it in the zone. With it now is Sprigg. He walks it in, takes a shot, goes wide of the net. And centered. Oh, my goodness. Right on that doorstep was King, and a good stop by Hashem. Keeps it out of the back of the net. 1:30. And Voodoo still with possession. Send it hard around the boards, off the side of the net. Hashem dives out. Gets that glove on that ball. Stops that clock. Woo-wee. It's going to get fun, folks. We got minute 24, 2-2. Both teams want to win it in regulation. Oh, my. Let's just keep it clean, guys. That's all we got to do. Keep it clean. Wow. Anyway, as Stelzel sends it up, doesn't get out, goes to the blue line. Voodoo keep it back in. Stelzel with it. Sends it hard around the boards. Teammate gets to it. They'll walk it up. That's number 32. Colton Marshall walks it all the way in, gains the zone, and rims it around the boards. It's going to get picked up by Sprigg from the Voodoo. Poked off his stick by Sadler, I believe that was. Yeah, John Sadler. And now the Voodoo with it again, making another stretch. 50 seconds left. Here's Allen. Brings it in, however, Wellborn, Kid Flash himself, just a little too fast, as he was just 2 steps over the line by the time Allen crossed it with the ball. So offside go the Voodoo, stopping the clock at 48 seconds left in period number 3. I'm wearing my headphones for my headset that I'm talking on you with. And I just took an earpiece off to scratch my ear. And it's really loud in this rink. I did not realize just how loud it is because I have cans on my ears. As Fisher can't get it around the Voodoo. They bring it back in. Here comes DeClerc. Walking shot. Hashem with a good block. Oh, a little poke. Wide open net. However, Campbell there to read it and prevent DeClerc from wrapping it around. Now here's Dunn. Can't get it past Godfrey. But eventually does, and then they slam into my tripod. Oh my goodness, shook my whole ladder. That was fun. As we got an icing call on the Legion. Woo-wee. Don't knock me down, guys. I'm doing this for you. 23 seconds left. Score still 2-2, as my fancy scoreboard says. Yeah, I'm going to keep doing that, folks. I'm sorry. I like it. I like having it there for you. I do. But then again, comments are awfully quiet. And last year, when I didn't have a scoreboard, people were at least asking me what the score was. Actually, the comments, you guys have been really good with the comments. I appreciate that. Thank you. I like the interactions. Gives me something to do while we're waiting for something. What's going on? No, I'm just playing. I'm playing. Nature of the game. All right. DeClerc in the face-off for the Voodoo. And the Legion win it. And up to the point. And McNeil for the Voodoo has it on the boards. Taken away by the Legion. However, Dunn wasn't ready for the pass. It looked like he might have almost stepped on the ball or maybe hit a stick. As we got bodies falling down. Stelza with it. Sends it hard, all the way down. That ain't an icing because the period's over. By Hashem, we're going to a shootout, folks. Oh, future me's going to hate this.
3-man shootout.
I'm joking. It's fun in the moment, isn't it? So you got to go back and edit things and do stuff and question your chosen career path and all that stuff. I'm joking. I'm actually told I lost my editing job to AI for these things. So that's fun. That's fun. I like that. But that's not 100% true. I actually still have to do things. There's some things I have to do that AI just can't do. That's right, folks. Human touch. Take that, AI. So that, yeah, that's fine. Or whatever. I still get to do this. Stand here on a ladder for 6 hours, lose all feeling in my feet and calves, and lose my voice the next day. It's okay. I'm just playing, folks. I don't really feel bitter about anything like that. Just, not bitter at all. All right, so we got a 3-man shootout on each team. Voodoo's the home team, and they have elected, I guess, to shoot second. So up first, we have Joseph Dunn for the Legion. And his time paid off as he beats Hashem. And gives the Voodoo one, if I am not mistaken. McLean Hagel has to score, or that's the end of the game. All right, McLean Hagel walking it in for the Legion. And his shot goes up into the netting. The Voodoo have won their first game in the NBHL Texas Division 2025. Your final score is 3-2. Welcome to the NBHL Voodoo's, Bossier City Voodoo's.